Hey Capricorn, welcome back to Cosmic Tarot. Let's go ahead and do your next 72-hour vibe checker reading. See what you guys can expect the vibe to be for today, tomorrow, and the next. Okay, so Capricorn, shadow work. Okay, very important over the next 72. You cannot avoid that man or woman or whatever you identify as in the mirror. You have to really look deep within and connect with, you know, that wounded child, that inner part of yourself, whatever place it is that you're coming from, you guys, on your path. I said inner child for a lot of you guys, Capricorn, because a lot of you still have some unresolved things, of course, from childhood that you just kind of made peace with, that you feel like you made peace with by saying, oh, well, I'm just not going to get over that. Or that's just, a lot of y'all basically say, oh, well, I'm just not going to get over that by saying, well, that's just how I am. And you kind of like use, well, that's just how I am to cope, or excuse yourself of a lot of things over the years. But now you're reaching this level on your path, on your journey, where that's just how I am, and oh well, aren't getting it done anymore. There's going to be this deeper yearning, and need to face and deal with some of those things. And so I feel like so uncomfortable conversations with yourself and possibly with others as well, but definitely with yourself, that are recognizing and just acknowledging how some of these things from your past, whether they're childhood or other past events, Capricorn, affect how you parent, affect how you love, affect, you know, how you cry, how you grieve, how you deal with things. People kind of give you guys a bad rep and think you to be cold or distant, or calculated, when you're not. When in reality, you're really just still healing, and you're really still wounded from a lot of these things. And your refusal to acknowledge these things any longer, um, is not healing you or getting you any further in your healing process. And so acknowledging them over the next few days and how they still affect you on your day-to-day life is going to be a major step forward in your healing process. Okay. um, Cap, the other thing that needs to be at the forefront of your focus, okay, over these next 72 is definitely honoring yourself, guys. Like, um, you have to put some respect on yourself and like the way you carry yourself, like these people and things that you allow to even be around you, or that you allow yourself to partake in. It's so important that you're careful about it over the next 72, because everything and everyone doesn't need to be around you, and vice versa. And right now, it's important that you heed that. Like, I feel like you guys kind of allow yourself into some uncomfortable situations for the sake of maybe your kids, or, just the sake of keeping the peace in general in your life. But the next 72 is not the time for you to just keep the peace or do it for the sake of whoever at the expense of your own peace. Okay. This will be the time where you would just want to decline the invitation, or decline, showing up, and just kind of stay away and bag off, so that you can honor yourself and your true feelings and your energy for this next 72. Nothing wrong with sacrificing, but we can't always self-sacrifice it and never honor ourselves or never hold space for ourselves. Okay, you'll find you're going to be lashing out at people that actually really are in your corner and care about you, because you're just starting to get frustrated because you've been quietly swallowing so much shit and accepting so much shit. Trying to keep the peace, trying to be that bigger person. Okay. Sometimes though, Cap, you just got to do shit by yourself. And so, you know, these next few days, you definitely need to be on some, hey, I got it. I'm going to do it. I can do it for myself. I'm like, this is just definitely not a time where you just want to let people take on things for you, because it is a time where people are not going to do it how it needs to get done. And so you're going to end up having to double back and do double work and having to redo what they did the fuck up. And it's just like, just do it yourself. Just do whatever is going on these next 72 that you need to get taken care of. Handle that shit for yourself so that you don't end up making more work for yourself down the line because you got to go back and clean up somebody else's mistakes, or you don't find yourself being frustrated because people don't care about your shit the way how you care about it. Like, it's just certain things you got to do alone for yourself, by yourself, and this is going to be very evident in the next 72. Okay. So either do it alone or do it later and have to do a double work, okay? And also, I just feel like there's a decision that you guys need to make, and that decision is one that you have to also make by yourself, okay? There's no guidance or counsel that you can seek outside of yourself that's going to make the right decision or even really help you come to the right decision. It's just something that you guys just got to do by yourself, Cap. All right? So that is your next 72 vibe check. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this reading. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next 72, peace.